Hello and welcome from a stadium that really does catch the eye, the Metropolitano here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me to provide expert analysis is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Spain versus the Czech Republic.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Here's the lineup for Spain. Carvajal starts with Jordi Alba in the fullback positions. Koke starts with Sergio Busquets in central midfield. And the main striker today is Morata. This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, it looks like they're going to play in a 3-4-3 formation, but without wing-backs. So although they might have an overload in midfield, they will be vulnerable to any switches of play by the opposition.
And the contest begins. Strength and control, a big part of his game. And plenty of scope to be creative in that wide position. Excellent ball towards the front post. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Always difficult to predict in advance who might decide a game, but you could make a strong case for this man, I think, Stuart. What are you expecting to see from him?
Well, the best players can play in tight areas, and he can certainly play in tight areas, in and around the box. His creativity is excellent. Playing little 1-2s, balls round the corner, linking up with other teammates, just to have that little bit of penetration. He's going to be key to breaking down this defence.
Morata. Could be dangerous. It might be. And a goal! An early boost for them. The first goal of the game. They're off and running.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Oyarzabal. Koke. And Torres on the ball. Busquets. On to Koke. Will it be? Still a chance. Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. There to take it away. Pedri. Now Busquets. Koke. Real defensive commitment there. Klojek. Could cross it in here. It might be on for them. Surely! No shortage of excitement. Level again. No wonder they're excited.
Well, let's look at this again. And the keeper just lost his bearings there. He was never in the right position. He won't want to see that again.
So back underway following the equaliser. Koke. And Torres on the ball. Oh, they have it again. Koke now gets involved in the attacking side of things. Pedri. Is it there for Morata? Pedri. Can he put them in front? Oh no, he's missed the opportunity. And they remain level.
Well, he just lacked composure there, didn't he? They should be ahead now.
Morata. It's with Oyarzabal. Koke. Has someone to play it to. A very effective challenge put in. Antonin Barak. Adam Klojek. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Koke. Now what can they do from here? Still passing it around with authority. Can he give them the lead? And the cross smuggled away. An attack full of promise. And it might be. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Let's see this again, because the delivery into the box couldn't be any better. Played into just the right area, but the finish is far too easy. He doesn't even have to jump. How has he afforded that much space? It's a tidy header, but really poor defending.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Ferran Torres. Pedri. And Torres on the ball. Koke. Koke. But ultimately up a cul-de-sac. Can he do it? They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
So back underway at 3-1. Committed challenge.
Well, there it is. As expected, Spain have controlled most of the ball so far. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
Will it be? Great opportunity. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
Goals in plentiful supply. 4-1 currently. Klojek. And it's with Tomasz Suchek. Chance to finish. He had to react and did. It is to be a throw-in. Carvajal. Garcia. Jordi Alba. Oyarzabal. Pedri. It's with Oyarzabal. Now he must favour the cross. Morata. Well, he had a lot of ground to cover. Splendid save. Playing it short. And crossed in there. It's given him something to contemplate. The cut back. Surely. Is it going to be? Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a brilliant turn to buy himself that bit of space. And then, of course, the finish. That's a great bit of play in the box.
Well, you've got to say, an incredible first-half performance. That scoreline tells you all you need to know. Sadilek. Klojek. And players waiting in the centre. Well, that'll be a free kick. And players waiting at the far post. Well, the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Crossing possibilities. They'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. In position. Oh, a stellar piece of defending. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here's the replay, and you see it was a good finish, but the keeper at his near post has to do a lot better. He's got to have that near post covered for me.
The ball rolling again in what has been an utterly one-sided match. Klojek. Sadilek. And it's with Tomasz Suchek. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Well, we're highlighting him for a reason. He's bossing the game, Stuart, and giving the defenders headaches.
Well, the keeper will be sick at the sight of him. He's been shooting from everywhere, and he's taken his goals really well.
Chance to run at them. He cuts it back. Really good challenge. Antonin Barak. So 3 minutes of stoppage time it'll be. Torres. On the ball, Morata. Sergio Busquets. Koke with it. He has time to play it over. Adam Klojek. Sadilek. Barak has it. The first half here comes to an end. Well, marvellous stuff from Morata, you've got to say, in the first 45. What did you make of his performance?
Well, what a first half he had. I thought he was outstanding. He caused the defenders all sorts of problems with his movement and pace, and he fully deserved his 2 goals, and I expect more from him in the second half.
The teams are ready to have a go at each other again as the second half commences. Torres. Morata. Accurate pass upon accurate pass. And getting across to stop it. Corner kick from Koke. The chance is on. Well, not very clever defending. That is at the moment for Morata. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
And Koke with the delivery. Well, the referee not too happy with the challenge and blows for a free kick. Free kick awarded then by the referee. Well thumped clear. Breaking at pace. And intercepted it. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Very quick thinking there. Pedri. Sergio Busquets. Pedri. Morata. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. It is to be a throw-in. Substitution time it is. Jan Sikora. Well, what can they do to stop him running at them? Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. So a personnel change then. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Another successful intervention, winning the ball back. Koke. Now Busquets. Koke with it. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. And a very good challenge. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Here it is now, a substitution. And unable to keep the ball. Well, we have 30 minutes to go. Carvajal. Eric Garcia. Pau Torres. Fine sequence of passes. Moreno. Busquets. Tremendous challenge. He's enjoying space. Can he play it in? And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. And a substitution in the offing. And making the move to the inside, but nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Antonin Barak. Well, he likes to run at them. And a strong tackle. Moreno. Suchek. Barak has it. Adam Hlojek. And that was a very fine read. Moreno. Pablo Sarabia. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Good strength to keep the ball. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Sergio Busquets has the strength to hang on to it. Possession one. This might be ideal for the counter. Antonin Barak. Will it happen for them? Crossing opportunity. Souček. Oh, moving it nicely. Timely intervention. Doing well to keep possession. Koke gives it away. Very quick thinking there. Gerard Moreno. Well, strong play to hold the ball up. Over the touchline for a throw-in. Souček. Getting forward. Well, visionary passing. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Carvajal. Spraying passes around, almost waiting for the opposition to make a mistake. But strong play here on the shielding front. He just needs to stay level-headed now. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again. It's a wonderfully weighted ball over the top, and when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Well, if there were any lingering doubts about the outcome, surely they now have been removed. Souček. Barak has it. Antonin Barak. Adam Hložek. He's going forward well here. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. Koke. Moreno. Can he play it in? Strength and control, a big part of his game. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.
Well, here it is again, and it's a superbly weighted through ball to break that defensive line. And he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. And making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Adam Hložek. Barak has it. Hložek. Souček. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Sarabia. Carvajal. Magnificent defending. Loves to attack from the wide areas. Fantastic work to thwart the danger. The electronic board has been held in the air, and we're going to have a minimum of 4 added minutes. Well, high marks for that pass. It has gone over the touchline for what will be a throw-in. Souček. Hložek. Good physical play. He's found a pocket of space. Well, the perfect tackle, really. And now a throw-in. Chance to cross. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. It's there for him. And there it is. A goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, here it is again. And just look how he turns away from his marker and then gets his shot away. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Shielding the ball superbly. Dani Olmo. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, that just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and not enough energy all around the pitch. A really worrying performance for me.
Well, in the final analysis, a strong contribution from Oyarzabal. Sum it up for us.
Well, he looked a top-class player today. Every time he touched the ball, he was a threat, and he worked so hard for the team as well. What a good display that was.
But ultimately, up a cul-de-sac. Can he do it? They've gone and scored again. They're doing everything in their power to make sure they're not pegged back. Will it be? Great opportunity. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance. Is it going to be? This is attacking football at its finest. Getting forward. Strong play here on the shielding front. He just needs to stay level-headed now. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest. Can he play it in? Strength and control, a big part of his game. A goal! He's dispatched it, much to the sheer delight of the fans.